Hello, Joseph.
Hello.
Hi, I'm a tenant here on your apartment at 39th Street,
Okay.
and I just wanted to let you know about the oil.
Which address?
420, 39th Street.
Who is this?
My name is Roy.
Oh, you are not our tenant.
Oh no, I sleep on the couch at Mike's house.
You speak to me, huh?
Yeah, I just stay with these people. I sleep on the couch.
Which people? Which apartment?
Mike and Julie. I don't know if they're the actual leaseholders, because there's some other people that live here too.
I don't know them.
Yeah. I don't know them that well either. I just sleep on the couch and stay out of their way. But
I don't know them. They are not our tenant.
Oh.
And what's your question now?
Oh, well, we struck oil. Like, I was drilling down into the bedroom floor. I pulled up all the carpet in the bedroom, and then I used a circular saw, and I cut through the wood, through the subfloor and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started digging down into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I dug really deep, about 30 feet into the ground. Just a 3 foot by 3 foot hole, just in the corner of the bedroom. It's no big deal.
Okay, where are you at right now?
And I struck oil. There's oil down there.
Hold on.
Basically, I'm rich.
Okay, where you at? Where you at?
I'm at the apartment right now.
And which apartment you are in?
The front one. Yeah, I'm collecting all the oil into buckets right now, but I'm about to run out of buckets, and I'm afraid it's going to overflow into the entire house.
Okay, I am in the front of the building. Can you step out and talk to me?
Oh, I'm really busy with these buckets, right? I'm filling up, like, Tupperware containers and our wok cooker.
So how did you get my phone number?
It's written on the fridge. It's like, if there's any emergencies, call this guy, and it has your phone number. Because, for the tenants that live here, they must have written it on the fridge.
He's in this apartment.
In Sharpie.
Are you in apartment number 1?
In Sharpie. I don't know if it's 1. I don't know. I get my mail to P.O. Box. I barely...
Are you in main floor, second floor?
Oh, it's the main floor. It's on the bottom, because I drilled down and got the oil. Basically, I'm rich now. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams, because I've struck oil. But I just want to make sure...
Talk to my boss. Hold on.
Wait, would you like to split the profits with me?
Let the profits. Okay, come back again. Where are you at?
39th Street.
Okay, and you're on the first floor. Do you know what apartment number that is, 1 or 2?
I don't even...
Was it the first floor right to the right, or was it straight on in?
It's more to the right. I believe.
All right, thank you.
But listen.
All right, thank you.
Hey, no, don't hang up.
Yo.
Are you still...
Okay, what?
We discovered oil in the bedroom. Like, we dug down into the bedroom floor, under the carpet and the floors and everything. We dug about...
Well, why would you do that?
We dug about 30 feet. I don't think you really need to ask why. The point is, we have oil now.
Down there, we got oil. Okay, we're at this apartment, and we don't see you, so what kind of game are you playing?
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay, hold one second.
No, I don't want you to come in. You can't come in.
What do you mean we can't come in?
Because I'm busy right now. I'm not dressed.
Oh, he's not there. But you struck oil.
Yeah, in the bedroom.
Okay, so what are you calling for? What is it that you need? What is your question? What is your problem? What can we help you with?
Well, I'm gonna need to bring in some trucks and stuff to just start transporting the oil.
Truck in here. Okay, that's that. As soon as you get dressed, why don't you step outside for a moment so we can talk about this?
Maybe I was in the other apartment because I don't hear anyone in my apartment. I don't think you're in my apartment.
No, we're right outside. We're on the front porch.
Okay, but you're not in anyone's apartment, are you?
We're in a couple of different apartments in the building. We're doing work in the building right now, sir.
Okay, well...
What is your name?
You can't come in my apartment.
Are you a tenant at this apartment?
Yes, I am. My door is locked, though. You can't come in.
Okay, can you get dressed and come step out and talk to us for a moment?
No, I don't want to talk to you in person. That's why I'm making a phone call.
Well, then what is it that you need? I don't understand what kind of help you're looking for, sir.
Am I under any obligation to share this money with the apartment owners?
Of course you are. It's their property.
I know, but I found the oil and I did the digging. You guys never would have found it if it wasn't for me.
Listen, sir. This is owned property by Joseph. It is his property. It doesn't matter what you find on here, what you do, what anything goes on here. You are a tenant. You are leasing some space on somebody else's property. By state law, this is Joseph's property, so don't matter what. If you found $10 million under that floor, it would be Joseph because it is his property. You are leasing that property from another person. Yes, you are obligated to share it. It sounds like something like this would be something that would definitely need to be talked about with Joseph, so you should probably think about getting some clothes on and step outside your apartment for a moment so we can discuss what's going on.
Listen, I dug 30 feet down. I don't think he owns the property 30 feet below the building.
Who gave you permission to dug 30 feet down on his property?
That doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's his property. You got to have permission to dig on someone's property, or else you'll be violating all types of city ordinances and codes and laws.
But who cares? Because I'm rich now. I have oil, and it's 30 feet down. He doesn't own the property 30 feet below the apartment.
All right, so I'm really busy. I have got to go. We'll talk about this later.
You don't sound that busy
bye.
if you're just entering other people's apartments for fun.
Do you know the guy?
No, he's not. I don't know where he got. I said, where did you get my phone number? Because they just found it for emergency. I guess he got some here. With that person. I guess he's stoned.
He's way stoned on drugs. Way. That's what I'm wondering. Who lives? What? You might have to check this out. So they might have done some stupid stuff in one of these apartments. And
I don't think so.
I mean, number one is why are you messing with? That's just it sounds like he's on acid. He's on the crack or something.
There's a guy from Saudi Arabia. Number one. Number two is Melvin.
I want to call back and be like, I can hear you guys out there. I'm not on crack or acid.
Hey, well, it's this building. It's like, hey, Melvin. Somebody's calling me here. Talk to Melvin, okay? Somebody is calling me and telling me he's inside the building. He dig down 30 feet. He got some oil. He's going to share it with us.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Who's this?
Hello?
Hi. Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Melvin.
Well,
who are you?
Who the fuck's Melvin? I don't know who Melvin is. I only know Joseph.
What do you want?
I don't know. He passed the phone to you.
He told me to talk to you.
Well, who are you?
You got a problem?
Are you
Melvin? I'm one of his tenants.
Oh, why would he put you on the phone? That's retarded. Hey, listen, Melvin.
Yeah?
I work at the apartment complex. I work at the home office.
Yeah?
They're evicting you today.
I didn't hear the last comment.
We're evicting you today. We're going to serve you with papers. That's why they're really there.
Who are you?
I'm at the apartment, at the office. Here for the apartment.
I thought he owned the building.
I know, but he works at an office. I'm at the office, and I serve evictions. But I sent him over today.
You're going to evict me?
Yeah, you're evicted.
You're evicting me?
You are out of there because we're sick of your bullshit, basically. I don't know why he would put you on the phone.
What bullshit?
This is really unprofessional. He shouldn't have put you on the phone. You're to be evicted. You need to be out within 72 hours.
For what reason?
Hey, we don't have to give a reason. We're just basically sick of your bullshit.
I have a lease, excuse me.
Yeah, and you've broken the lease with your bullshit.
What bullshit?
You know exactly what bullshit I'm talking about.
No, I don't really. I haven't broken any windows. I haven't had any loud parties.
You are full of shit.
Neighbors.
We are sick of your bullshit, and you are out of there. You have 72 hours to get out. Did he give you the paper yet?
What paper?
The eviction notice. 72 hours.
This is a joke.
This is not a joke.
Are you? I thought he owned the building.
Yes, but I am in charge of the evictions. He owns several buildings. I help him manage the buildings.
Is he evicting me, or are you evicting me?
We're all evicting you. The office is evicting you. It's not one person. It's the company that's evicting you.
Well, I think we're going to have to go to court because you have to give me 30 days, sir.
No, you don't understand laws at all because we're giving you 72 hours to get out.
To move out?
And, yes, to get out. Get everything out. And you have just 72 hours.
Deluded, sir. I think you're deluded.
Yeah, that's a really nice big word you use there. Good job.
Well,
it doesn't matter what you say. If you think we're not gonna deal with your bullshit anymore. You are out of here. He's gonna be giving you a paper in a minute. Is he in your apartment?
No.
Okay, yeah.
He's got some workers.
He's supposed to be checking some things out to confirm all the bullshit.
He told me you were crazy and that you said there was 30-foot tunnel with oil or some weird shit.
That is ridiculous. I don't know what.
And then he handed me the phone. He said you talked to him.
See, this is just another example.
I don't really know.
This is another example of your bullshit, and you need to get out. You need to start looking for a place today. You need to go get a.
You need to fuck off, punk.
Oh yeah, okay. You tell your apartment office to fuck off. That's gonna help. I'm recording this call, by the way. I'm recording this call.
Yeah, you told me after you recorded it, suck my dick, punk.
We're going to be playing this in court if you take us to court. It's going to prove that we're right. You're out of there.
You got a fucking nut missing, buddy.
Losers.
You got a fucking nut missing.
Did you just call me stupid? The dog is not a freaking robot.
You're an asshole.
Are you fucking nuts? Fucking nuts?
You asshole.
Are you losing your mind?
I am a bitch from hell.
Stinking butthole. What does that look like?
Oh, give me a fucking break. Bitch from hell, and I will find out.
Fuck you and your underground tent, okay? Fuck you and your underground tent.
You're listening to the Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Phone losers.
You just told me to shut up, Dwight. What kind of connection I'm gonna let fire you?
100.3 the gerbil, you gonna put me on the radio.
This is very fucking absurd, boy.
You know what I meant. Quit playing games with me.
Fuck you and your underground tent, okay?
Stinking butthole. What does that look like?
You're listening to the Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Phone losers.
Hey everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Whoa! Time out. They're all going to hell. As long as we agree, I think going to hell. What you think? The person that does this with no advance at all, no advance for the person to change this decision first, that person has to be fired.
You're listening to the Snowplow Show. You're listening to the Snowplow Show.
Losers.
Hey everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show.
You got a fucking nut missing.
Thank you. Hello everybody, you're listening to the Snowplow Show. I'm your host Brad. Today is June 15th, 2021, and this is episode 706. It's sponsored by Eric W., Sean L., Jamie F., Earnie M., and Chaz A. Today's theme is people with last initials. And you know, everybody over there on Patreon, you know you can just change your name to anything you want. Instead of me censoring your last name, you can make me say the silliest shit possible. Go into your account and figure that out. Just a thought. If you wanna, I don't care. I won't say anything too horrible or unspeakable, but you know, you could try. If it's too horrible or unspeakable, I'll probably just read your home address instead. That's how I do it. One of our sponsors went to Roy, New Mexico recently. That was Sean L., and he sent me some photos, and I made that today's show art. One of the photos. I'm guessing he went down there just for the sole purpose of seeing the city that I always talk about, and he was probably just about as disappointed as everyone else that's tried the same thing. He said nothing was open, and there was nothing to do there. It's just a big old shithole. But if you want to go to Roy, New Mexico and send me some photographs of nothing happening, then you should do that. It's only a few hours off the interstate. Why wouldn't you do that? It'll be fun. It'll be your summer vacation for the year. Thanks, Sean L., for the show art. I was on Dwight's show this past Sunday. He did a show on Sunday this week instead of Saturday. For no reason at all. He's just like, I didn't feel like doing a show. Fucking asshole. But I was on there at some point, I think around the end, and we did a few calls together if you want to go listen to those. It's the June 13th episode of the Dwight the Janitor Show. Is that what it's called? Or is it called Mop Riding with Dwight? I never know. And I was also on Devon's show, but I think I mentioned that in the previous show. Maybe the most recent Hobo-sode, I don't remember. Anyway, I was on Devon's show last Wednesday. That's on June 9th if you want to look that up. Her show is called Take Off Your Pants. Not in the entire show, but I called in a few times. I think I Brad Hansen'd somebody, and he got really angry with us and hung up, and then he called back and started making prank calls with us. So that was kind of fun. Everybody go listen to those 2 shows that I was on. Carol was also on Devon's show. She played the part of the Freemason corporate office.
Thank you for calling. This is Jamie. How can I help you?
Hey, Jamie. I'm a resident here at the apartments.
Hi. How are you?
Pretty good. I was just wondering where the breaker boxes are in here.
What apartment do you live in?
1026.
Oh, we just spoke. Okay, yeah. Your breaker box for a 2-bedroom, 1168, should be in the behind the door.
Yeah,
or in the closet.
Well, the problem is
In the closet?
I've pretty much wallpapered my entire apartment with other breaker boxes because I collect them.
Oh.
So it's floor to ceiling breaker boxes everywhere. So now I can't tell which one's the real one.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, it should be behind the bedroom door, the primary bedroom.
Oh, there's about 8 of them back there. They're all installed in the walls and everything.
There's 8?
Yeah, look, I've installed a bunch of them. They were piling up in my storage unit, so I just installed them everywhere. Like every surface of every wall is covered in breaker boxes and fuse boxes and electrical panels.
Okay. So right behind the bedroom door is where they are. It should be painted the color of the wall, kind of, and it's metal. It'll be on the wall.
None of them match that description. I may have painted it a green color just to be more retro. But these are all different colors, and they're all installed in the walls, and none of them seem to be shutting off the power. So
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Huh.
I mean, I just know that they are directly behind the door of the bedroom.
Are you sure they couldn't be somewhere else? Because I've been through here just
or in the closet.
Oh, now I've installed them in the closet too, though. I think I tried those though.
Okay, well.
The only place I don't have them installed is on the ceiling.
Are you being? Are we? Is this a real conversation? Like you really installed them?
Yeah, no, I put a lot of breaker boxes in. They're not actually hooked up to anything. They're just there for show, you know, just my weird decoration style.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll talk to a maintenance tech and put a work order in.
Could you just shut off the power to the entire building until I find it, or until I finish doing the things that I'm doing?
I don't think that we can shut off the power to the whole building.
I guess I could try and wire this all up, you know, with the power on. I just have to be careful and make sure I'm wearing tennis shoes.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm not sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is there someone there that's more emotionally invested in the property that would...
Yeah, hold on one moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding. This is Barbara.
Hey, Barbara. I'm not sure why she transferred me. I was just having an issue with my breaker box.
Oh, okay. What's going on with it?
Well, is it a breaker box or a fuse box? I'm having trouble locating it because there's a lot of them in here.
So you have a problem with it and you're trying to locate it?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to shut off the power. I've installed breaker boxes all over the apartment, you know, on all the walls, floor to ceiling, just everywhere. There's breaker boxes everywhere, but now I can't find the real one.
What do you mean you installed breaker boxes?
Well, they're not installed. They don't work. I just collect breaker boxes and fuse box panels and electrical panels, and so I've put them all.
But I mean, are they just hanging up on the wall, or did you actually put them in the wall?
Oh, they're in the wall. Well, some of them are hanging in the wall, and I've attached conduit to them and stuff, from one breaker box to the other, but a lot of them are installed in the wall. So that's why it's hard to tell, because I'm betting the one that belongs to the apartment's in the wall.
What's your apartment number?
1026.
1026?
Yes.
Okay.
And she was saying you can't shut off power to the entire building for 30 minutes.
Well, why do we need to shut off power for the entire building?
Well, because I can't find my breaker box, and I was just going to work on something real quick.
Well, sir, I mean, you're an apartment community. You have neighbors. We can't turn off the power just because you're trying to find something.
Okay, well, I just figure most people are at work right now.
Yes, and some people work from home.
It'd just be 30 minutes.
It doesn't matter. I mean, could you imagine if one of your neighbors asked for that and you were in the middle of something?
Yeah, I'd probably be on my phone, so I just keep going.
Is there something wrong with our breaker box?
Well, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I'm trying to find it.
But you've installed other things in the apartment that involves electricity.
Well, not to the electricity exactly. I just installed breaker boxes on every single wall in every single room, basically floor to ceiling. It's like a museum in here of breaker boxes and fuse boxes and just random panels and stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you have a work order you want to put in, like if there's something wrong with our breaker box, we could put a work order in, but we're not going to shut off power to the building.
Okay, well, I was just hoping you could tell me where the breaker box is so I can shut off the power and, rewire these outlets.
Well, they're typically behind the bedroom door or in a closet. I think for your floor plan, it's behind maybe the master bedroom door or in the master closet.
There's several, though. And I feel like I tried them all. Like behind the door or next to it.
Okay, well, we can have maintenance come check it out.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's kind of a mess in here.
Well, I mean, if it's a concern, we need to make sure it gets checked out.
Well, it's not a concern, really. I really wanted to shut off the power so I could do something.
Okay, well, if it does become a concern, let us know.
Okay, well, so you don't know exactly where the breaker box panel is?
No, because again, we usually just have one in the apartment, so I would just tell people just what I told you. It's behind a door or closet, and they look for it, and it's there.
Okay, I have over 300 of them. Do you know what size it would be? Because some of mine,
I mean, it's just a normal.
Some of mine are, they're like 4 feet tall, 5 feet tall, but others are just little ones. And would it be a fuse box or those switch breakers?
I do believe it's like a switch breaker.
Maybe I could just go around and just plug in things improperly to trip the breakers, and that way I could hear where the clicking's coming from in the breaker switches.
Well, sir, and again, this is my very limited knowledge on this, but I just don't want it to become something that could be concern or danger to others.
Oh no, that's why the breaker panel's there. It's to protect us from all the dangers. It'll
Oh no, I
shut
understand
off.
that, but you just told me you installed like 300 of them in the apartment.
Right, but they're not hooked to the electric. They're just kind of on display. But I did put them in the wall, so they look just like probably what your breaker box looks like.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not sure how else to help you with what you're needing, except to have someone go out there and take a look.
Is there a man there?
Like a maintenance man? No.
Oh no, just a man.
No. Why do we need a man?
Well, because they probably know things about electricity.
I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're referring to, but again, if you want me to put in
it's
maintenance, I can
electricity,
send
honey.
maintenance.
It's electricity. It's what powers the blenders and the food processors, microwaves.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I guess I'll just do that. I'll make the breakers trip. I'll put pennies in the electrical sockets.
You have a good day, sir.
Create
Thank you.
a connection. Is that how it works? Pennies in the electrical sockets? I think that's how it works. I want to try that one more time. I don't feel like she got significantly freaked out that I installed 300 electrical boxes in my apartment. So let's give this another shot at another place.
Thank you for calling. Park, Tony, may I help you?
Hello, I'm a tenant here at the apartments.
Okay, what apartment, sir?
I'm in 347.
347. Well, how can we help you today?
Well, I was trying to find the electrical panel so I can shut off the power
Should
for a little
bit. Probably be in the guest bedroom behind the door.
Well, I've installed a bunch of other electrical panels, and at this point, I just can't find them. I can't find the real one. Like, all these fake ones are in the way. So I've been just hitting switches everywhere, and nothing's working.
And so you're trying to shut off the power for your apartment?
Yeah, well, just for a couple of different outlets.
Uh-huh.
You know, one on one side of the house and one on the other.
Uh-huh. I can do a work order for it, and then have when the guys get to yours, they can, I guess, walk you through.
Okay, well, I was just hoping you might know. Like, in the guest room, I've got a bunch of electrical panels installed in all of the walls, and in the closet even. And so, would it be in the closet?
No. Yeah, I've only seen one in the guest bedroom.
Yeah. How do you know which one's the guest bedroom and which one's my bedroom?
Well, the master bedroom, of course, would have the bathroom attached to it.
Oh,
the guest bedroom being with a detached bathroom.
That makes sense. Okay. But yeah, I've pretty much installed over 300 electrical panels all over my apartment in every room on every single wall.
Uh-huh.
Like inside the walls and everything. So now I can't remember which one is the real one.
That's a good question. Like I said, I could do a work order for it, and then the guys could get to your work order when they're done with the other ones that came before yours.
Well, would they know? Because it looks just like any other electrical panel.
They probably have not access, but they see it more often than somebody here in the office would. You know what I mean?
Well, is it a fuse box or one of those breaker boxes?
It's a breaker box.
Okay, because I have a lot of both. I have a lot of fuse boxes and I have a lot of breaker boxes installed in all of the walls.
Like I said, I can do a work order for you. I don't know what time they would be able to get over there, but at least you'd be in the system.
Could you just shut off the power for about 30 minutes for the whole building?
No.
How come?
Well, because other people have reasons to have their electricity on.
Is there a master switch somewhere, like outside somewhere?
Every building has a cutoff. Yeah.
Okay, where's that?
But
I'll just.
Well, we can't turn that off.
Well, I could do it.
No, because we have people on oxygen, and that takes electricity. You can't turn off their oxygen.
I've never seen anyone around here walking around with oxygen.
Well, again, sir, you can't turn off people's electricity.
Okay. Well, I just as I rewire these 2 electrical outlets on separate sides of my house, I was hoping to have the power off. I can do it while the power's on. It's just sometimes
again, that's you're modifying the dwelling, and that's something you have to ask permission to do beforehand.
Well, no, I'm not modifying the dwelling. I'm just I was gonna.
You just said you added panels to the walls. That's modifying the dwelling.
Well, they're not hooked up to anything. They're just it's basically like a museum. They're on display.
Okay. Well, we can't turn off the power to the other people. We just can't do that.
Okay. All right. I'll just try and.
Do you want me to do a service request for it?
Oh no, it's okay. I'll try to rewire these receptacles with the power on. I can do it. I hate doing that because sometimes I get sparks.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. You just want to turn off the breakers in your apartment.
But yeah, I don't know where they are. Like there's panels everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like in the guest room alone.
Like I said, we can do a service request for them to point out what the real or where the real one is, so we can do that.
How would they know if they all pretty
because they all go into those apartments.
Yeah, but
they know what the standard one looks like.
These are like flush mounted on the wall and everything. It looks just like a real breaker panel. Mm-hmm. I put holes everywhere.
Again, they have the most access to those for many years, so they would know.
Would they be able
You want me
to
to
wire up an additional switch and an outlet plug for me?
Again, we don't do the electricity stuff. We have to hire an electrician to do that, and then we have to get permission to do that from the city.
See, that's why I was going to just rewire a couple of my own electrical outlets.
Yeah. But again, we can't do that. That's modifying the dwelling.
Okay. Well, that's
There's
just
all kinds of the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs doesn't allow us to do that.
Yeah, I didn't think anyone would notice. Just a little bit of electrical wire running along some of these panels.
Well, and again, you don't want to create any kind of fire hazard or any kind of safety issue either for yourself.
I just wanted to hook up a second dryer in my apartment.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, no, it'll work.
Yeah.
I was going to you just take the wiring from 2 different electrical outlets to make a
Right, but again, that's
phase.
modifying something without proper licensed electrician, and that's against the law.
I can unhook it.
Yeah.
Before.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Maybe I should just. I could just plug them into the outlet. 2 separate outlets, and then run that into a single 220 volt electrical hookup.
So, do you want me to do a service request for them to look at your outlets?
No, I'll just keep walking around and flipping every switch off. And unscrewing all the fuses.
All right.
There's so many. It's like 300 electrical panels.
And you're the one that put those on there?
Yeah, I put up over 300 of them. It's like a museum in here. It looks like a damn factory.
Okay. All right, well, call us back if you need anything else.
Is the owner there?
No, we're a nonprofit. I'm the property manager.
Oh. Was there a man there?
I am a man.
Oh, sorry, I had no idea.
That's okay. All right, well, I've got somebody else who's waiting for me, unless you need me to put that service request in.
Is he there in the office?
Who?
The person waiting for you.
They're outside. They're knocking on the door.
Oh, can you put them on the phone, please?
No, sir, I can't. They can't come in the office.
Why not? Are they a resident?
Sir, you're being kind of interesting here. So let me get your name and number, and I'll call you back as soon as I'm done with them. Okay?
No, I don't want you to call me back because of COVID.
What's that got to do with a phone call?
Oh, you know. Can you just go answer the door real quick? I need you to put them on the phone.
Sir, I gotta let you go. Sir, I gotta let you go.
I love you.
All right. Good luck. Bye-bye.
I love you. Oh, I'm getting a call back, probably from somebody that didn't pick up earlier. Hello?
Hey, is this Roy?
Yeah.
Just wondering if you ever found that breaker box.
No. I've been flipping switches and unscrewing all the fuses in the entire apartment, and so far, no luck. They're still on.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Okay, thanks for your concern, honey.
Thanks.
All right, goodbye.
Bye, you're a sicko.
What? She just called me a sicko. That was rude. Females call me honey all the time, and I don't say anything. I don't call them sickos. I'm just like, okay, that's the way it is. Females are allowed to call us males honey. I'm not going to raise a stink about it. It feels like harassment, but whatever. But as soon as I call one of them honey, I'm a sicko.
Thank you for calling West. This is Whitney.
Whitney, I'm a tenant here. I'm a resident.
Okay, how can I help you?
Do you know where the breaker boxes are?
The breaker box inside the apartment?
Yes.
It depends on what floor plan you're in. Do you know which one?
I'm in 838.
838.
Oh, you mean the apartment number? It's
yes.
233.
233. I think that's a Hendrix. I would think maybe in the bedroom behind the door.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's a lot of them back there. None of them seem to do anything.
Okay. What are you needing to access the breaker box for?
To shut off the power to 2 separate outlets.
Okay. Yeah, and the Hendrix, I can check with maintenance. I think it's in the bedroom. Are you talking about the exact thing you should be flipping in the breaker box? Or?
Oh, no. I just can't find The breaker box itself. I've installed over 300 breaker boxes all over my apartment. I basically wallpapered the room with breaker boxes. But, they're installed in the walls. And they look just like a real one. So now I'm not sure which one's the real one.
Interesting. Okay, I'm probably going to have to look into it and get back to you. I'll have to find out about the Hendrix floor plan, exactly where they are or where it is, and I can call you back if that's okay.
You think it's behind a door somewhere?
That's what I mean, I know when I was in the Dillon floor plan, which is the smaller one bedroom, it was behind my bedroom door. Like on the wall there.
How high up was it? Because mine pretty much, all of these extra breaker panels, they go floor to ceiling. Like they're just everywhere. Between every...
What are you using them for?
It's just, I just collect them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this one, it's not that large by any means.
Oh, I've got them all different sizes. Some are like 5 feet tall, and others are just little ones with fuses in them. Like from trailers.
Yeah, the one here, I mean, it's maybe 12 by 12 or something like that.
12 feet? My apartment walls aren't even that high.
No, 12 inches.
Oh.
It's not very large.
Okay.
But, and your floor plan, I'm not sure. I would have to find out.
What color is it?
I like gray.
Oh, man, most of mine are gray.
Yeah.
They're either gray or tan.
Okay, well, yeah, let me ask around and see if in that Hendrix floor plan where it's located, and I'll let you know.
Is it possible I could, once I figure out where it is, can I move it to a more convenient spot so I know which one is the right one?
No, you can't move it. It has to stay where it is.
Well, I could just move it to the kitchen.
No, it needs to stay where it is in the apartment, that one that's there already.
I could put it right next to the fire extinguisher.
Our apartments don't even have fire extinguishers.
I bought one for myself.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, no, it can't be moved. So, but yeah, if you're wanting to know, I'll have to find out in that Hendrix floor plan where it is, and I'll give you a call back if that's okay.
I mean, it can be moved, but like, okay, so I shouldn't say anything, is what you're saying? Just keep it on the hush hush.
I mean, I don't know too much about moving breaker boxes and reinstalling them. It needs to be back at where it is and how it is when you moved in that same condition.
Okay. Yeah, I could move it back.
Okay. Am I speaking with Blake?
Yeah, it's Blake.
Okay. Hey, Blake.
Call me.
I don't think I've met you yet.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't leave the apartment a whole lot.
No worries. All right, well, I'll let you know what I find out, okay?
Okay, I've got some heavy electrical cable coming out of some light sockets that I'm trying to use to wire up into a single 220 volt outlet. Do you know if the separate phases from the circuit breaker box are on separate sides of the walls? Because it seems like every light fixture is on the same phase, and that's a problem.
Yeah, I have no idea. If I were you, I think it might be easiest if you just submit a maintenance request, and you can talk with them, and they can show you where the breaker box is.
Are they men?
They are.
Is there a man there?
What do you mean?
Just a man.
Is there a man here?
Yeah, or, is the owner of the apartment buildings there?
No.
Ugh.
I don't believe so. I can check. Hold on just 1 minute.
Okay.
Hey, sorry about that. So he must be we have contractors here doing repairs in the clubhouse. He must be with them because I don't see him in his office.
Oh, does the clubhouse have a phone number? Can you transfer me over there?
This is it.
Oh, okay. So he's there then?
He is, but he's not available to talk right now. So I would just go ahead and just put a maintenance request in.
Could I talk to one of the contractors? Just about, I need to ask about which
you can't.
gauge.
No, the contractors, to be honest, they don't even speak English, and they're here doing repairs from the flood damage. They don't work for us.
It's fine. I speak Paris talk.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not possible.
No, it is. I learned a second language.
No, I'm okay. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Blake, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, Dan he's available now. I'm going to transfer you over. He's the property manager.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay,
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right.
Thanks for holding. This is Dan. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Dan. It's Blake. I I just had a question. Do you know if they make extension cords for those outlets that you plug your stove into?
Like, I don't know about extension. Are you looking for like a
splitter?
A splitter?
You know, like with maybe 3 outlets in it.
No, for the stove plugs, those are a little bit.
Yeah, those big ones.
No, I don't think so. What would were you needing that for?
Oh, I was gonna hook up a third dryer.
A third dryer, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think they're set for those.
Okay. Do you know where the circuit breaker box is? Because I've installed over 300 circuit breaker boxes in all of my walls throughout the apartment. So, like, every wall is just covered, floor to ceiling, with breaker boxes. And now I can't find the real one. You know, they're not hooked up, but I don't know which one.
It should be behind the bedroom door typically, or in the closet.
Oh, there's multiple breaker boxes in both of those places.
Well, I mean, it's like set into the wall. There's one.
All of mine are too.
It should be a gray breaker, like I don't know. And then there's a white one that's just the AT&T. That's the phone or cable stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, well, I'll just keep flipping switches and unscrewing fuses.
Is there some kind of issue going on, or what?
No, it's not an issue. I was just doing a little electrical stuff here and thought I should shut off the power to be safe.
Well, I can have our maintenance. I can come over there and have them take a look.
Oh no, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
Are you sure?
I just there's so many breaker boxes, like panels and doors and everything in here, that now I can't find the real one.
It's an interesting decor choice there, but yeah, hopefully.
Is it okay? Is it okay that I put them in the walls? You know, I sawed out the drywall and installed them in the walls, but they're not hooked up. They're just
I mean, if that's the case, it's definitely they're going to have to be removed. Yeah, if you were to move out and repaired the drywall, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to let you keep them. That's my collection.
Okay. Yeah. So, but we definitely need that put back to the way it was then.
But so then it would be okay to just hook them all up into the real one if I ever find it.
No, you cannot do anything with the electrical system. You cannot touch. Yeah, that if there's an issue with it, we can do that, but residents are not allowed to tamper with electrical systems. Or
okay, so I just have to plug in an extension cord into the stove outlet.
I wouldn't do that either. The stove outlet should just be for the stove. You can plug in like a regular extension cord to any of the regular outlets, but
yeah, but those won't fit into the stove outlet.
Correct. I'm getting a little bit curious. I'm going to have to come take a look at this situation.
Oh no, I don't need you to come by. It's just
no, I think I do, because this doesn't sound like something that it sounds like there could be some kind of hazards here, and I'm going to definitely need to check this out.
Well, no, there's no hazards, but can you tell me which gauge of wire is the best to plug into a light socket, like in the ceiling?
That's really not something I'm an expert in, but I would call an electrician.
Oh,
but,
no.
I'm getting very interested in what's going on here, so I'll be in touch if I need to get any more information from you. Is there anything else I can
just
help
don't
you out
come
right
over,
now?
though. Like, definitely don't come over today, because, COVID.
No, it's over.
No, I'm not vaccinated yet. I'm not fully vaccinated. I've only had one shot.
Not worried about it.
Oh, I am. I'm the one that could get sick. I took my time getting my vaccination.
Well, we can't have you damaging the apartment there. So.
Oh no, it's not damaged. I was just gonna.
Sounds like you've been doing some interesting work in there, so I definitely need to check that out.
No,
so
I was just
come back
asking
tomorrow
about
then for you if that's all right.
The light sockets, because if I just screw them into the light sockets, then it's not really modifying anything.
It really shouldn't be any kind of whatever you're doing. It doesn't seem like it's something that you should be doing.
Well, no, it's fine. Just do you know
what? Any kind of electrical issues like that's not something residents should be doing. Outlets, if your appliance doesn't fit into the outlet, unfortunately, it's nothing that should be plugged in. Then
I was going to hook two different light sockets together to create the 220 volts. Do you know what gauge of wire is used like to the light sockets, like up there in the ceiling?
That I couldn't tell you what the specs are on that.
Okay, well,
whoever.
But so if I combine 3 of them and then get a transformer to like just step down the voltage down to 220.
Like I said, I wouldn't do any of that. I would just, the lights that are provided should be plenty. If there's any other modifications you need, you would need to submit that request.
No,
in
this
writing.
this wouldn't be for the lights. It'd be for the third dryer.
Why do you need a third dryer? One dryer is provided. You really shouldn't have 3 dryers in there.
Well, I have 2 right now. I just wanted to get a third.
What's the purpose of the third dryer? I'm trying to understand.
Just to dry clothes. I go through a lot of laundry.
All right. Well, I will.
I've already
reach
got
out to some other folks, and I'll be in touch with you.
Okay, I've already got 3 washers. I've already got 3 washers hooked up. It's just, what's the point if I don't have 3 dryers? Because then I can't, dry everything at the same rate.
Yeah. Well, we shouldn't be running a laundromat out of the apartment. So.
Well, I'm not running a laundromat. It's for my own personal use.
It's interesting.
But
All right. Well,
those dryers, they use those big plugs.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm not able to help you with that.
You don't have a lot of answers for being a man.
This is very odd questions and things that should not be taking place in the apartment.
Well, is that just your fancy way of saying you don't know? Can you just say I don't know?
It's my fancy way of saying none of the things that you're asking for should be being done in your apartment. So.
Could I talk to one of the contractors from the clubhouse?
No, they're doing the work on their
I
own,
speak
so.
Paris talk. It's fine. She told me.
I'm sorry, what?
I speak Paris talk. It's fine.
I don't know what that means, but...
I know. You don't speak it like I do.
All right, well, you have a great day, sir. Thank you.
You're not coming over today, right?
I will come over when I need to come over and check it out.
All right, well, don't come over today. COVID.
Goodbye, sir.
It's not over. There's still deaths happening. Read the news, pal. What the hell? COVID's not over. Don't listen to this guy, everybody. COVID's not over. It's still a bit of a problem.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. This is Anita. How can I help you?
Hey, Anita. I'm a tenant here.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's your apartment?
I've hooked up a giant electromagnet in my apartment, and I've switched it on. I don't know if you hear that hum in the background.
Mm-hmm.
The electrical panel switches are also, they're made out of metal, so I can't switch it off.
Oh, shoot. Okay, what is your apartment number?
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't need anyone to come over. Can you tell the other residents, though, they might notice some magnetic anomalies around their apartments? Can you send out an email, maybe?
Okay. What is your apartment number?
213.
213? We don't have a 213.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm not sure. I get my mail at a P.O. box. I just don't want to tell you, to be honest. But just tell some of the residents around the front building that they may experience some magnetic anomalies.
I'm not sure if you can have that on.
Well, there's no way to shut it off.
Okay, well, I need to know your apartment number. That way I can send someone over.
No, I don't need anyone to come over. They would want to come over anyway. Especially if they have piercings.
Oh, my gosh. Who is this?
It's Roy.
This must be a joke.
No.
Huh? Roy Minton?
Yeah. See? I told you I live here.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hold for me one moment, okay?
Oh, God. All right. I was getting ready to hang up on her because she didn't believe me, but all of a sudden she knows I'm Roy Minton.
Community for yourself.
Okay. Roy?
Yeah.
Okay, Eric's on his way over there.
Oh, no, he doesn't need to come over. There's COVID. COVID. The pandemic?
Yes, I know of COVID.
Okay, you said, like you didn't understand what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he'll go by your unit and see what's going on, okay?
Well, no, just ask him to knock on everyone else's doors and say, just let him know about the magnetic anomalies.
Magnetic, I don't know what that is.
Anomalies, some people pronounce it like that.
Okay.
But, if they have piercings, they may kind of tug at their ears a little bit. Like, it's a strong magnetic field.
Hold on.
They definitely don't want to use their microwaves.
Well, I don't think you should be having something like that. This is dangerous.
No, it's not. It's not dangerous. I just didn't know that your breaker box switches were metal. So now I can't even move the switch over. It's just stuck forever. And I can't move the magnet because it's bolted to the floor.
Okay, so I don't know what your purpose was to have a magnet.
It's just, just playing around with a large electromagnet. But, people are definitely going to notice, especially the units immediately next to mine. If they have fluorescent lights, they're going to light up, whether they're actually turned on or not.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that.
Okay, he's on his way over there, okay?
Okay, there's a lady, I know she lives next door. Her kitchen's right next to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
If she has popcorn, it's all going to pop inside the cabinets.
Okay.
That already happened
Somebody
here.
will be on their way out
I
there,
don't want
okay?
I don't want anyone to come over. Can you just shut off the power to the building for a minute, and I'll just shut off the switch, and then I'll.
Someone will be over there, okay?
No, I don't need anyone to come over. Can you just shut off the main switch to the building?
I can't do that.
Just for a minute, and then I can shut off the breaker switch, and I won't turn it back on.
Let me put you on hold, please.
I won't turn it back on until I replace the breaker box with plastic switches.
Hold 1 moment, okay?
Okay.
Tranquil place to call home. Located.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, okay. Eric just went over to building 11. There's nothing.
Oh,
So
there's no magnetic anomalies?
Mm-mm. Not in building 11.
Well, he would have noticed with his keys. Because the keys would have a harder time turning in the locks.
No, you must have the wrong apartment complex.
Oh, no, this is Roy Mittens.
Huh?
It's Roy Mittens, and who's laughing in the background?
11305.
Yeah, who's laughing in the background?
He just came from that unit.
Yeah, how come I hear someone laughing in the background?
He's like, I have no issues whatsoever.
Well, tell him it's Roy Mittens, and there should be electric anomalies. If he brings his radio close to it, the radio will start to get static and make like sounds from 1950s televisions.
No, he's at building 11. There's no such thing.
Well, no, he's not in the apartment, though.
Yes, he just knocked on the door,
Well,
and
yeah.
he spoke.
But I just spoke with the gentleman. His name is Kevin.
No,
He said that there's
this
some
isn't.
issue,
This.
It's Roy Mitten. Roy Mitten's in 1105.
Yeah, tell him he's an idiot.
Well, I could have sworn his name was Kevin. Maybe I got people mixed up.
Roy Mittens. Tell him Roy Mittens, you fucking moron. Say that to him. Put his walkie-talkie on the phone.
Sir,
Yes?
this is Brenda, and I'm the regional manager, and I'm trying to understand what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I just turned on a giant electromagnet. And then, that pulled the breaker switch in the wrong direction, and I can't get it shut off now, so it's just kind of stuck on.
Okay, why would you turn on an electromagnet in your apartment?
I was just playing around with an electromagnet. There's no rule against it. I'm just, just doing some YouTube experiments. But it's
Okay, well, maintenance is on his way there, so did he knock on your door?
I think he might have talked to Kevin. Has anyone around me reported problems with the vertical hold on their TVs?
I have no idea. This is the first that we're hearing about it.
Okay, they're going to notice.
And you can't turn this off?
Well, no, because your switches and your breaker boxes, they're made out of metal, so the magnet's pulling it over, toward the side.
Okay.
So And I can't move the magnet because I bolted it to the floor with really,
okay,
large...
well, he needs to see, the maintenance needs to come in the apartment and see what's going on so that he can resolve this, because I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of emergency calls tonight.
Oh, no, there's no emergency calls.
People get home.
Mostly people's credit cards are going to be erased.
Their credit cards are going to be erased?
Yeah, because of the magnetic fields all around the apartment. And if the maintenance guy comes over here inside, he's going to need to take off his belt and any piercings he has and his keys. He's going to need to leave those outside.
Okay, are you there right now?
Yeah, and it's a mess in
here.
Like
I'm going to send him over because apparently this is over my head because I don't understand I get like if you put your hotel key card next to your something
hard
or
drive.
Your phone is going to erase your key card. I get that. So, but I don't get everything you're saying to me. So I will call him, have him come over, and then see what he needs to do.
If he could just shut off the electricity to the entire building real quick, I'll shut it off, and I won't turn it back on.
We can't do that. We're not the electric company.
Yeah, but, he knows how to do it, unless he's an idiot.
We cannot do that, so he's going to need to see what you're talking about, so he has to get someone else involved.
Can he just show me where that main switch is, and I'll come out there and I'll do it? I know what I'm doing.
No, you cannot do it either.
Oh, no, I can. I know exactly how switches work.
No, I'm saying you cannot. This is not your property.
I have one of those fire department keys. I can get in. If he just shows me where it is.
And why do you have that?
Because I took one from a building in downtown.
Okay, no, he's coming over there, and I'm going to call him right now and send him, and he's going to come in no matter what.
Okay. Well,
even if I have to call the police to get him in the apartment.
No, don't call the police. Have the magnetic anomalies affected anything over that far away, over there?
We do not know. That's what I'm saying. He's coming to your apartment now.
Are you wearing?
And he's coming in. And if you won't allow him to come in your apartment, then we're going to call the police to get him in the apartment.
Are you wearing metal earrings?
No.
Okay, then you probably wouldn't feel it then.
Okay, so he's coming to your apartment right now.
Can you radio him real quick and ask if worms are coming out of the ground, if they're coming up on the sidewalk?
Roy, this is Anita over at the open.
I'm not going to do this call anymore. I'm sending him over to your apartment.
Is it Anita? Who's Anita talking to on the phone? I just heard her say Roy. Is Kevin impersonating me?
I have no idea what's going on, but he's going over to 11:05.
Listen, if Anita's talking to Roy, she's going to find out that this is a prank call, and I don't even live in the apartments. I don't want her to do that. Come on, we're playing a joke on Anita.
This is not funny. No, don't do it again. You're wasting our time.
No, it's really funny. Like, hold on. I want to hear what she's saying.
No, it's not funny.
Shh, I want to hear what she's saying.
Yes. It's not funny, and don't do it again.
Is she talking to Roy?
You know what? I'm not doing this with you anymore, and stop playing your games. But I'm sending Eric over anyway to make sure nothing's going on.
Okay, I live in a different apartment, like across the... Oh. Wow, that one evolved from Anita not believing a thing I said and saying, oh, this is some kind of a joke, to the entire apartment getting all up in a tizzy. I'm talking to Kevin, and I think Anita had Roy on the phone in the background. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I came clean with her, though. I didn't want him to call the police on me. On Roy Mittens. And man, they were giving me his apartment number and everything. I'm going to have to bleep all that stuff out. But I'm going to leave the last name Mittens on there because I think that's hilarious.
Hey, Brad. This is Roger from beautiful St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Roger.
Proud Patreon member after many years.
Is your name spelled with a D in it? Because Google seems to think so. And how would they know? Why would they put that D in there? So I need to know how your name is spelled.
Being a useless hobo, freeloading. Anyway, just listen to...
And thanks. Thank you for signing up for the Hobosodes.
Just listen to Hobosode 291, where you said you're going to kiss the guy on the lips if you bought your chickens. That was hilarious. Yeah. Well done, my friend.
Thanks.
Oh, and also, whenever people are saying stuff that doesn't mean anything or relevant, you say, yeah. That's hilarious. Keep on doing all of that. Yeah. Thanks, Brad. Love you.
Yeah. Thanks for the voicemail.
Hey, Brad. Butthole Winker 34.
Hey, Butthole Winker.
All seriousness or all joking aside, this is kind of a serious voicemail.
Ah, shit.
I've been listening to Carlito's old shows from the beginning, and I just got to a part in a show called United Fiber Machines from March 11 of 2014. Mm-hmm. So if you go there, if you listen to that podcast, it approximately the 2 hour and 30 second. Here, let me just check. I think it's like the 2 hour, 2 minute. It's like 2 hour. Go to 2 hours and 30 seconds or something.
Spit it out, Junior.
And anyway, Carlito starts singing along to a song in the background. And it's like a rap song, and he's singing along with it. And basically the lyrics go, and here's Carlito singing. He's like, I'm going to keep going until I have a massive heart attack, and they put me in the ground forever, and I'm 42 years old.
This is depressing.
And so he was like, a month away from turning 42. It's pretty prophetic, man.
Holy shit.
But
holy shit.
Anyway, rest in peace, Carlito.
He said prophetic, not pathetic. In case anyone misunderstood that like I did. I only know because of Google Translate corrected my thinking.
I just didn't know if you knew about this.
Nope.
Sorry, I don't remember the exact timestamp.
He always joked around about dying and stuff, though. His health started going downhill a few years before that, I think. And he's always saying weird stuff.
I'm kind of nervous, and I don't remember exactly where it was. Go to the 2 hour mark, and it's shortly after that.
Okay.
So, talk to you later.
Thanks, Butthole Winker, for being all depressing and stuff. Rest in peace, Carlito, you prophetic person. Is that how you say that even? He probably said it completely right, and I'm saying it wrong, and yeah, just ignore me. I don't know what I'm...
Hi, Brad. I'm just calling to say hi. It's Ryan from Hope, Connecticut. I've called a bunch of times.
I know.
This is just a reminder to plug in
getting out of hand
machine and to set everything up because of who you moved and nothing is working.
Nothing's working.
Okay,
what?
Goodbye. Please do it, and I'm trying to stay under 30 seconds. Goodbye.
Good job. You did it. 23 seconds. Congratulations. I hooked up the answer machines, I think, last weekend. So here, I'm going to call into the line. I'm not going to call internally. I'm going to call from an outside line into my answering machine system.
You've reached the PLA's telephone network interface.
I'm going to hit number 1.
Hey, everybody. The answering machines are currently all offline because they're sitting in a box in my...
Okay, fine. They are online. I'm going to pause the voicemails right now. I'm going to fix that. It's just the message I've added to it to tell everybody they're offline. But they are online. I mean, not all of them, but... the first few are online. I still have to hook up the rest. Hold on, let me pause. Okay, I'm unpausing now through the magic of radio. It's been several minutes, and I've logged into my web admin thing and corrected the message. I'm calling it right now. We're going to see if it works.
You've reached the PLA's telephone network.
Number 1.
Our large array of answering machines currently consists of 12 physical answering machines.
All right, I'm going to press number 1.
Sitting on a shelf. This machine is a VTech 9152.
Shut up,
cordless
Brad.
phone, digital answering machine, 900 megahertz. Looks like it's from the 90s.
Just give me the machine. All right, it's ringing. See if the machine picks up. There it is.
Hi, you've reached 928-1524. We can't take your call right now. Please leave us a message. Thanks.
And that sounds like the original message that was on it. Is that one never been hacked before? Somebody needs to get into answer machine number 1 and change the message around. Maybe that's not possible on that one. Maybe you can only listen to messages. I don't know. And if so, I need to just swap out that machine with the cooler one. That's a big, ugly, cordless phone anyway. I don't want that up there. But anyway, thank you for letting me know that I forgot to change that message. They're mostly working. I mean, not mostly. Maybe half. Maybe not quite half. I got a few of them up there, though. That's good enough for now, right? I need to get the rest hooked up.
Brad.
Oh, shit.
Brad,
hey.
Brad.
Nobby guy.
Oh, hi, Brad. I had some spies sent out to
Nobby guy is calling from a different dimension. That's why his voice sounds like that.
monitor you, and I noticed when you went to the shops, you left your cart just out. You never put the cart back. So you're being a lazy bones, Brad. You're a big lazy bones.
I forgot to put my cart away, everybody. I'm not perfect, okay?
I'm actually in the future. I was thinking of getting a wee book published. and it was to do with my mental health condition, which is OCD. And I just thought I would mention.
Breaking news, everybody! Nobby Guy has OCD.
On the voicemail anyway, just in case anyone's interested. Bye.
Bye, Nobby Guy. Thanks for calling in.
Hello, this is Dave. I'm calling with the corporate office of Phone Losers of America.
Hey, Dave.
You owe us some money.
You need to have IT look into that phone system of yours. It sounds like garbage.
You need to pay us back.
You're all muffled.
And again, this is Dave with Phone Losers of America, corporate office.
Yeah.
Call us back.
Hey, that reminds me. I got this email notification today from the place I use to register domain names, and it's like, you need to renew your domain name, prankcallcallcenter.com, because it's about to expire. It's been a year now since you registered that, and I'm like, what? I don't remember ever registering this. That's got to be a mistake. But no, I logged in and there it was, about to expire. And I went to the domain name. It's pointed to the rules of prank calling. Because, you know, I occasionally tell people I'm calling from the prank call center. I'm sure I just thought it'd be funny to give them a domain name to go to. But then I apparently completely forgot about it. I forgot that it exists and I didn't do anything with it. I just have it pointing to another page right now. But I think that's as good a reason as any to just call the new Situation Room the prank call center, or maybe just the call center. What do you guys think? Because I've gotten a lot of good suggestions. I like them, but I don't know. Like Taco Jesus, he suggested that the studio name should be called the corporate office. But isn't that what the Discord server calls themselves? I can't steal that from them. Landlord wants me to call this the command center. Someone named RB says it should be called the PLA room, as in the playroom, but without the Y. Samurai says Brad and Carol's Love Shack. That's just weird. Mahoit says I should call it the Situation Room. Get it? That looks like something a blockbuster Hollywood movie would do. Just put a number 2 in the middle of the word. Number 2 Asian Room. I kind of like that one actually, but nah. Jack Sparrow says the name of your studio should be the Studio Machine, but it's too soon. It's too soon to steal from Carlito. I Regret Jumping had the Prank Tank and the Call Hole and the Susu Studio. People's Karma Squad says Snowplow Central. I'm already regretting naming my show the Snowplow Show. I don't want to get deeper into it. What am I doing? The Prime Minister of Australia wants me to call it the Curtis Lee Jones Memorial Central Computer Room. But I don't know if you guys heard, but Curtis Lee Jones, he went to prison for having child pornography on his computer. You know, that super hacker that used to be out to kill me. He's also a super pedophile. I don't want to name my room after him. Argon the Element wants me to call it the boardroom of the worldwide headquarters of the Phone Losers of America. Chris wants me to call it the Pranksonian. I kind of like that one. Did I say this one already? The Prank Ops Center by Argon the Element. Mr. Big says the Prankateria. Holden MJ says the Prankazeum, the Prankatorium, the Cactus Crack, the Prankateria, the Prank Lab Armory, the Prank Lab Auditorium, the Bad Roy Action Drome. What? So after all of those suggestions, I think I'm just going to call this the Prank Call Center. That's where I work. I work at the call center. Sounds good, right? What do you think, Joe DiVita?
Hi, is Jim around? I'd like to join the little nudist camp there.
I know it's you, Joe.
What's up, Brad? It's Joe DiVita. I was just listening to some of the messages on the latest show.
Hey, Joe.
I was curious, when did you first hear the Jerky Boys, and were they the first, mass-produced recorded prank calls that you heard? Because they were the first that I ever heard. And how did you find out about them? Just a question, was curious. All right, bye.
All right. The first time I heard them was bootleg tapes from my friend Chris Tompkinson. He's like, hey, we got to listen to these tapes. They're amazing. I'm like, okay, whatever. And he played them, and they were hilarious. They had a lot of the Masacha guy on it. What's that guy's name? I can't even remember right now. But it was a combination of the Masacha tapes, I think, and the Jerky Boys album that came out a few years later. I think that was in 1992, probably. And I'm pretty sure it was 1993 that the Jerky Boys album came out. I started hearing their stuff on the local radio station. And I'm like, holy shit, why are they playing that bootleg tape on the radio? And I did this weird episode thing of a show called Prank Tapes, and I can't remember where it is. I'll try to find that and link to it in the show notes, because I'm sure I put it somewhere. It's probably on phonelosers.org. Hold on, let me do a search for that, for Prank Tapes. Nah, I don't see it on there. What the hell? Where did it go? Anyway, I did an episode of a show. I meant to do more of these, but I was just basically listening to the original Jerky Boy bootleg prank call tape. And I think I told more of the story on there of my introduction to the Jerky Boys. And it's probably a bunch of stuff I don't remember, but now I can't find it. Maybe I'll just put the file up somewhere and link to it. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, Brad. It's Gloria.
Hey.
So I kind of had this idea with COVID about why don't you just call people and just say, hey, can I borrow a mask? Just call people up and say, hey, I'm going to stop by your house in like 5 minutes. I forgot my mask at Target. And I'm just going to pick up a mask so I can go.
This isn't the damn idea line.
I can go grocery shopping. Oh, who is this? Oh, I'm your neighbor. Like, you know how weird it is to just ask somebody to borrow a mask?
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I bet you do it, don't you? That's how you came up with the idea. You probably call up your neighbors and ask to borrow their masks. You're one of those people.
Hey, Brad. It's DOP, one of the sponsors.
Hey.
I just wanted to say I finally worked with someone who knows about snowplow shows, and it's awesome because now I have someone that can laugh with me when I'm playing it in the lab rather than getting weird looks.
That's cute.
I'm
making a bromance happen.
They're coworkers, but keep doing what you're doing. I love you. Bye.
Get more of your coworkers to be into the show, and then you can all go around talking about butthole winking and all that stuff. It'll be great.
Hey, Brad, deep in the heart of Texas. I'm on the road, and I'm talking to you on the phone in a phone holder, so I don't know how shitty the audio is.
It's approximately 500 times better than Knobby Guy's audio.
Yeah, just wanted to say, good work out there. Listening to the last...
You know what, Knobby Guy? You need to be OCD about your phone call audio. That's where you need to focus your OCD issues at.
Our most recent episode about the crazy man or whatever, and listening to you talking about the winking butthole with the old lady, and how she's like, I demand to see proof. I demand a face-to-face. And I just always, wondered, why do these people have such, huge sense of entitlement on the phone that they, demand to see all this, proof and shit? And then on top of
she wants to see her own winking butthole. She's a pervert, that's why.
Too, it's just... There really is never anybody who just goes, oh, okay, and then just closes the phone because they know it's not true.
Oh, actually they do. There's a lot of people that do that, and I delete those calls because they're not funny. Wouldn't it be boring if you had to hear all of those calls where they're just like, you're a liar, you're a prank caller, and just hung up on me? I'm so dedicated to bringing all of you the very best in prank calls that I make a lot of prank calls before I pick out the ones that are good
that have to
in a
defend
show.
themselves. I'm not winking my butthole. I'm not doing that.
All right, shut up. Deep in the heart of Texas. By the way, I was calling your state today. You should be happy about that.
Mr. Gerbil, this is Nick.
Hey,
I had a really good idea, maybe perhaps, for phone swapping instead of swapping numbers. So you call it maybe retro phones and be like, oh, let's swap your fancy new smartphone to a flip phone or to a BlackBerry with a keyboard or a mobile rotary phone.
That's crazy
or
talk.
A mobile payphone, which could double as a piggy bank. You get your money back later, you know.
Yeah.
And then also maybe just swapping phones with strangers.
Okay.
And there you go.
I'm doing it.
All right. I'll enjoy
I'm
it.
sure I'll remember.
Snow plow, 'cause the snow's been brewing. Hey, you, what you doing?
Oh, you know, just listening to the voicemails.
My name is Ben Dover, and I have a horrible case of hemorrhoids, Brad.
All right, thank you, Ben. I'm sorry to hear about that. Go see your doctor immediately.
Hey, Brad. I've been listening to you for about a year or so now, just random episodes here and there. My name is Chris, and I'm from Sioux City, Iowa. And I would like to know what your favorite prank is that you have done. Also, I'm surprised that I haven't seen anyone who made a soundboard of your voice yet.
Oh, somebody did. There's one out there. Somebody sent me a link to it. It happened within the past couple of months, so if you go on snowplowshow.com and look at the show notes, or maybe just search for soundboard on snowplowshow.com, I bet you'll find it. But I think it's a flash file, and I'm not going to play a flash file. I'm not crazy. It's 2021. Why would I do that?
I don't remember if you're still doing the ding calls, but here's something small you can add to your call. Just say that your glucose level is low and you ding their car, or whatever the prank is.
Wait.
Keep up the good work.
Okay.
Chris,
that makes sense. Oh, because I had a glucose attack or whatever. It made me swerve off the road into their car. I get it, I guess, I think. I don't know how glucose works. I'm not that smart.
Hey, Brad, it's Haley's Comet from somewhere in the continental United States.
Hey, Haley's
and
Comet.
I just wanted to tell you I'm really enjoying some of the older episodes because there's no new ones I haven't listened to yet. And I find it really entertaining when you prank somebody with something that my mother has done. I'm currently on the episode where you're talking about...
Did your mother wink her butthole at teenagers at the pool? I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that.
Calling someone up because you had a dream that they wanted that they wanted you to call them. And
God.
My mother has done that to me multiple times.
What the hell?
Especially when I was in college and shortly after I moved out.
Weird.
She would call me up in the middle of the night saying she had a dream there was an emergency.
She's missed you. She thinks she has a psychic connection to her son.
I needed her to call
Haley's Comet, your mom's a fucking idiot.
Or that, yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
I've gone in too long.
All right, one last voicemail, and it's from everyone's favorite person, Crimson.
Hey, Brad, it's Crimson.
Hey.
So,
it's translating. Google Voice says you said, hey, Brad, it's translating. What the hell?
I heard you're finally moving. Congratulations, Brad.
Thanks,
years and years ago, back in like...
Oh, shit, before I forget, there are a couple of videos on my YouTube channel, on my personal YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/RBCP. One is from 2010. It's where I was looking at my apartment that I lived in, and then the other is from a few weeks ago where I moved out and it's completely empty, and I'm doing a quick tour to show the landlord that I haven't trashed the place. I'll have a link to those in the show notes, hopefully, if I remember to link them, but if not, they're at youtube.com/RBCP.
It was like 2014, 2015. I was actually going to come visit or...
Well,
it was totally fine with me and me stopping by and saying hello. And then,
yeah,
and then you had a bunch of weirdos bothering you.
I always have a bunch of weirdos bothering me. Every place I've ever lived, there's always weirdos.
But anyway,
there will be weirdos at my new place too eventually, I'm sure. That's why I'm going to be one step ahead of the weirdos. I'm going to be planning to move out of here, in like a year or two. I'm definitely not going to stay here for 11 years.
Now, where are you moving? I hope it's North Carolina, where, most of your fans are, including, me and
that's where I moved to, North Carolina.
The Monkey Boy, and I think Gloria's still here, and there's that lady from Mother Russia.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Natalia.
I hope you're coming by here. And one last thing, Brad. We all know the secret. When there's the FBI raid, they really took the real Brad, and Brad, I hate to break it to you, but you're just a robot, Brad.
What?
They replaced the real Brad with you. You're just programmed.
Is there a way I can test this? Like if I switch on a giant electromagnet, will that prove that I'm
to
a robot?
Act like the real Brad did. And that's where the Carol voice comes from. You don't even have to do anything. Think about it. You just hit that button on your head, you stick your finger in your ear, and you start doing the Carol voice. All makes sense.
Wait, what? That doesn't make
any sense. Oh crap, you're right. It does happen when I hit the button on my head. Shit, I'm a robot, everybody.
Let me turn that off. I need to go, everybody. I need to go have an existential crisis. Thank you to the sponsors of today's show, Eric W., Sean L., Jamie F., Ernie M., and Chaz A. It's because of them that the shows keep happening, and everybody else that supports the show. So please support the show over at patreon.com/phonelosers. I gotta go, everybody. I gotta go. Thanks, bye. Oh, look at this. I got a call coming back. Hello, Roy Mitten speaking.
Excuse me? This is Roy Mitten?
Yeah, my name's Roy Mitten.
Okay, we have called the police, and the police will be coming to your apartment.
How come?
For your prank calls, and we've also given them the phone number.
But you don't know my apartment number, though.
Oh, yeah, we do.
What if I don't even live in the state of Texas?
It doesn't matter. You're not funny, but for harassment, we are reporting you.
I don't see how it's harassment if I made a single phone call.
Goodbye.
You're all wrong.